Good afternoon, guys. I wanted to make a small video about Endless Delve for tomorrow, a little bit of preparation video for you. If you are excited, as same as I am, for tomorrow, then let's bear with me. And let's go through what is expected from us and how we can make our start really smooth. The Endless Delve is very interesting even because we don't have access to crafting bench. We know that we start from level 1. You cannot go anywhere, you cannot go to the maps, you cannot get access to essences. It's very limited even, and also for many people it's completely new system because it's SSF, and many people are basically many people are used to play Trade League and not SSF, so transition from Trade to SSF can be a little bit harder. I highly recommend you to try SSF first before Endless Delve. You don't have so much time, but yeah, you still can try it. We have a lot of different stuff. What I'm gonna play, I will focus today, is one exceptional build I was training for and I got recommended by Jangruan, who is a super experienced streamer and player of POE, and he played champion, and the champion is called Dot, which is really weird, you know, for a called Dot champion, but it's extremely tanky. The damage is fine, you can climb enough, and yeah, for Mayhem it was a really great experience, so I want to replicate it now. And yeah, so let's go through it. As you can see on the screen, the duelist has access to all those things, all those items. For us, the only one which is very important is this shield, the Remnant of Empires. It gives us a huge chance to block, a huge chance to spell block. It gives us elemental resistances per endurance charge, which maximum in the beginning is 3, and you have 50% chance to gain endurance charge when you block. So basically we are running all the time with 3 endurance charges, which is awesome. It also reflects 4 to 8 physical damage to attackers on block, which is quite good in the beginning. Maybe in the first like 5 to 10 levels maybe you will notice it. After that I don't think so, because the HP pools will be you know, much higher of rare monsters and different arch nemesis monsters, so this is not gonna be different. So yeah, this shield we will probably stick throughout probably the whole game. I don't think there is better shield than this. Maybe if you will find Aegis Aurora or something like that, but for the majority of the game, or some really good rare shield, we will stick to this because it's provide us a huge defensive bonuses, and we are heavily benefiting from endurance charges, as you will see later. The second thing we need to, as you can see, duelist doesn't have access to those weapons. Yeah, so what we need to do, we need to find the opposite of duelist, which will be here probably witch. So you will not have Ashes of the Sun if you are planning to play Ignite build, then yeah, this is not for you. You will not have Rust of Winter, which sucks anyway, and you will not have X. That's it basically, only these 2 items have X in these 2. The rest has the green mark, and the one which we will need is Splinter of the Moon. It doesn't sound as much, 32% increased spell damage and 12% increased cast speed, but it's really big and regenerate 2 mana per second. Soon you will see why it's so big, because it all comes together and we are highly benefiting from it. So it's not the greatest unique at all. I think very soon in the game you can find probably much better wands than this, but we will be focusing in the beginning on spell damage, leveling up those gems which we can, and this is what I will basically focus on now. So let's switch to the game, and I prepared for you some gems. The gems which we will use, we have a variety of plethora of gems which we can use. I divided it by levels, so just bear with me and then check it out. Depends what you like. So first level is the Rolling Magma. Let's start with level 1 because you're starting on level 1. Um, the sockets you want are probably blue blue or blue blue green or blue green green, depends on what you like. On the right side there will be gems which we need to keep, and we will probably keep until the build is ready, except few. But the right side gems we will keep leveling up until certain point in the leveling. So first is rolling magma. It's very good. It's great for delve. It's jumping, you know. So let's try it. It's jumping like this. So this is absolutely awesome for delve. It just melts everything. Really good. Freezing pulse, a huge thing. With elemental proliferation, it's actually have what 45% to freeze, yeah, for most of the monsters, which is huge. Then we have spark. This is huge. It releases 4 projectiles, as you can see, and for spark we will use elemental proliferation and pierce. We don't need onslaught yet. You can always use onslaught as support gem for any skills here. Stormblast mine, for that one I don't think you can use onslaught actually, but again elemental proliferation because this is level 1. You can use fireball. This has a chance to ignite. You can use splitting steel. For the support gems we are using pierce for spark, elemental proliferation for spark, for fireball, for freezing plus for rolling magma. You can use it for almost anything. For stormblast mine I'm not sure if it uses traps. It doesn't. And onslaught, if you have free link, which you should, gamble for free link, you know, start multiple characters and gamble for it until you hit the free linked sockets, or you don't need to, it's up to you, but I will definitely do that. I will start like 20-30 characters, buy all the gems I need. I will stack up some scrolls, and yeah, that's what I will do. Sell some uniques, right, and you will get some basic currency with which you can operate. And it's really huge because you basically start a character, get the uniques out, get it to your stash, sell it, and you will get a lot of orb of alchemies from it. And then you can craft your own gear a little bit later. It's really handy. So I will start approximately, I don't know, maybe 10 witches, 10 duelists, I suppose. And then I will just check all the gear in the stash, and then I will pick up the best, which will fit me. Okay, now imagine you leveled with any of this skill, you reach the next milestone, big milestone, which is level 4. It will be probably 2 to 3 nodes. 1 node should equal 1 level. So probably 2 or 3 nodes and you're level 4. And there you should buy Orb of Storms, Frost Blink, or detonate that if you want already. Flame Wall, Molten Shell, Essence Drain, Frost Bomb. Also Holy Flame Totem or Decoy Totem, one of those. Holy Flame Totem is a little bit better because it gives damage. If you want a projectile skill like Essence Drain, or what do we have here? Nothing else actually. If you would play traps, Swift Assembly for sure, and Volley will be also great for Spark, and a couple more skills. I think Fireball is also benefiting from it. Yeah, 2 additional projectiles. So you split it and you spread the ignite actually everywhere. So this is really good, really strong. What else do we have here? Where do I have siphoning trap? Do I have it here? What the hell? Did I miss it? Fuck, I missed it. Sorry about that. I will skip that. Siphoning trap. Level 10. Oh yeah. Here it is. Alright. After level 4, you can... sorry, Essence Drain is level 12. I don't know why it's there. After level 4... Come on, once again. Okay. You reached level 4, you bought all those gems, you created your basic build with Flame Ball, Frost Ball, Holy Flame Totem, I don't know what everything. Molten Shell you don't need to use, but you can, you should level it up for later. You can keep Orb of Storms, Frostblink we will keep until we will have Flame Dash. Detonate that you can use, it's the monster's HP is not big at that time, but if you are using the item which we shown before, which is Ashes of the Sun, this is absolutely awesome for Detonate that, so definitely for that one. For our build, which is Creeping Frost Vortex champion, it doesn't Cold Dot champion, you know, it doesn't mean anything. For us, it's important to, we can use lesser multiple projectile support later, but we don't need to. We don't need any of those gems. We need Siphoning Trap on level 10. Yeah, on level 8 you get access to those, which can be used in some cases. This one for fire build, this one for some lightning. But very important, we got access to added cold damage support, which is really good. Life tap support, which is also strong on level 8. And efficacy, which will increase your damage over time from Siphoning Trap. Level 10, we got finally access to Leap Slam, which we will put onto our shield. Enduring Cry, which will save our lives because of level 1. It regenerates 100 life over 1 second, so it's really quick. We can use Withering Steps if you are using one of the Chaos skills, or Wither with the Totem, I highly recommend it. Clarity, we need to level that up. We will need Val Clarity probably later, but yeah, the Clarity should be fine in the beginning. Shield Charge together, Shield Charge or Leap Slam, it's up to you which one you will use. I will personally use Shield Charge. Flame Dash, a highly important skill, will keep forever, these two actually. Enduring Cry will keep also. And then you can use Vitality if you want. If you have mana issues, don't use Vitality. It's not worth it. If you're struggling with life HP regeneration, even you shouldn't with Enduring Cry, use Vitality and yeah, and Clarity on level 10 for mana. So if you combine Vitality and Clarity, I think you should be okay. Then level 12 we have Essence Drain, Creeping Frost, these two skills. Essence Drain will help us in the beginning. We don't scale so much yet the spell damage with champion. The only bad thing about champion is that it takes him a little bit of time until he gets moving. I think his damage will become good. Yeah, usually for me the transition happened after like I think it was level 40 or something, so but you can transition much sooner because most of the levels scale with skill level gems, so the more you skill it, the more the more monsters you will kill with it, the more experience you will gain with it, the stronger it will become, and you don't need to use so many supports on it, it will be still strong. We will use also Tempest Shield. Let's see on which level. It's level 16, but I'm not sure if we are able to incorporate it. There are some much more important things which need to incorporate into our build. Cold Snap on level 16, Tempest Shield level 16. We need both of those. We need to keep them. We will definitely from this part we will keep most of the stuff except Herald of Thunder, Wave of Conviction. Frostbite, this will be our only curse. Yeah, really good. Base duration is 9 seconds, so we need to replace it every 9 seconds, but yeah, on level 24 it's a must. We are still keeping all of these gems. This build is quite heavy on sockets, so as soon as you can do take as many sockets as you can and color them, you know, collect the gear with chromatic orbs and try to color them as much as you can, or don't waste your chromatic orbs and just pick the worst stuff, but with the good socket colors. You can switch your offhand always. Your offhand means 6 extra colors, which you can easily get from the uniques which you get in the beginning of the Endless Delve, if that makes any sense. Okay, continuing to level 16, Defiance banner, then Determination level 24, Purity of Elements, very important stuff. Now we need to drop Vitality, Clarity, we need to drop basically everything because of the Purity of Elements, but Purity of Elements gives one big thing, which will kill you in many cases, or two super important things at the beginning. We don't have access to the crafting bench, which means we need a lot of resistances on our own. And Purity of Elements provides you 20 basic. Later it provides much more, like 30 or 40. We will get some kind of extra effect of auras. So this will give us like 35 to all resistances, which is really good. But the most of all, we are immune to all elemental ailments. And that's big. That is for Delve, this is just everything. Being immune to chill, slow, shock. What is there? Brittle, sap. They are not so common in the, but chill, freeze, ignite are three super high killers in Delve, and you will die a lot from it if you're not playing hardcore, of course. And yeah, so this provides a big thing and a big benefit for all the players who will use it. It costs 50% of mana, of course. We need to incorporate also Determination, which I somehow, oh, here it is, Determination. So if you are able to get either Determination or Tempest Shield and Purity of Elements, you're totally fine. But Purity of Elements is a must. It's #1 aura for you. Prioritize it over everything else. Dread banner you need to probably put aside, yeah, because I don't think you can keep your mana with it. You can use Eternal Blessing for it, or Divine Blessing for if you feel like you really need some extra aura. It will cost you some life, of course. Yeah, so if you have enough life regeneration, you can do that. The thing about this build is that it in the beginning also struggles with mana a little bit, and for that we have Clarity, which is huge, and this is why you level Clarity. Then you will put it into your build, and your mana issues are completely gone. You don't need to focus on it. I tested it, and Clarity exactly matches the mana you need for all the skills you are using. So this is absolutely amazing. Or you can use Life Tap, of course, for the most costly using like Vortex or Creeping Frost or Essence Drain or whatever you will use. You can also use Soul Rend if you want some extra cold overtime, and yeah, if you will have some free slots, but I don't think you will. So the idea is that you want to basically stack as many overtime, cold, and other stuff on one monster, because you will struggle a little bit with damage in the first phases of this build. Let's say until level 35-40 maybe, and then after that you will just breeze through the content, so there is no issue there. But until then it will be a little bit harder. Some people play it as a Blade Vortex or Spectre Helix, and yeah, I played it also, but I think the Cold Dot is the king here. We have a lot of overtime effects which scale with the levels, so you should be fine. Then we will buy some extra gems like Swift Affliction, Control Destruction, Vortex, our primary skill, Cold Penetration. Phase Run is very important for Delve, because it gives you phasing, right, which you normally don't get except you have Flask. If you have Flask, you can omit it, you can just keep it. Otherwise, Phase Run is very important skill. Together with Purity of Elements on Flasks, you should get immune to poison, immune to corrupted blood and bleeding, and that's basically it. You are now immune to all the killers in the game, I would say, except some super nasty shit like lightning overtime and these small lightning conduits which are coming to you. Lightning mirage, is it? Lightning mirage. Bone chill support, this is the last and highest gambit we will use. hypothermia, and then immortal call. Don't forget that we have free endurance charges, and immortal call scales heavily with that. We can use increased duration if we want for that, which is here. And together, if you will count all together, we also have something on the tree, some extra skill for duration. I think we have like 50% extra duration, so you are able to scale immortal call. I think it will last around 3 seconds, which is pretty big, and you will get 25 less elemental and physical damage taken, and 15% less physical damage taken per endurance charge remove. We are removing 3, so we are taking now what? 45 and 25. This is 70% less physical damage taken. Yeah, you will have quite a lot of also elemental mitigation, so focus on that. With champion, you don't have any problems with any physical mitigation. He has enough armor and he has 45. Yeah, so that's a biggie. All right, let's keep this was just my twink, and let's skip now to the champion. Give me a second, I will just switch to it and I will show you the leveling tree. Boom, there we go. So we are starting here, we are taking physical damage and strength because we are not beneficialing from any of those skills at all. So we are coming here, we take immediately resistances, yeah, here. Then we go for area of effect reservation efficacy, so we can have enough auras. Then we go for the armor. This one gives 150 armor and 1 to all max res, which is huge. This one gives 20% determination, so you can take this one on a level, what was it? Determination is 24, I think. Level 24, you don't need to do it when you are level 24, so it will be 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, you will be a little bit. So you can first go here, take the light. We go up there, so you can socket the jewel there. You can take also some of the extra stats, you will need them because you don't get much of those. Mainly go here, we take life nodes, 50 maximum life we took here, and then we could take 10% extra here. Here are very important nodes, it gives 10 to all elemental resistances, extra armor. This gives lightning, cold, and here is a fire one, which I later didn't need it, but you will need it. If you want to cap your block, you can take these 3 nodes. They give 10% chance to block, which is huge, and yeah, you will get a lot of chance to block. Here is the skill duration, which you will need for the vortex build. We take the mage bane because we are not using dexterity for anything, we are not evasion based, so but we will get some spell suppression from it. Yeah, try to focus on that because you need spell suppression early in the game. It's super strong. Here we give some extra 18% spell suppression and some evasion. Yeah, we don't need evasion, but it's nice to have it. From here we don't need actually anything because we cannot be stunned. We are always taking the damage, we are blocking it, and we will be yeah, we just don't benefit from evasion mastery at all. For some of you who would like to take this one, we already have endurance charges, so we will get frenzy charges and we don't need so much power charges, so this one you can omit. We continue, we take some aura reservation nodes, and then finally we scale the damage. Yeah, from here on, some life, some damage, extra damage, extra damage, extra damage, extra damage, extra damage, extra area, extra damage right here. Yep, That's it. Very easy. Yeah, I will post POB to the description so you can check it. But basically you go here, you take the armor, you take the life, you take the resistances, then you go here, take the life, take the resistances again, spell suppression, skill duration, spell suppression, aura reservation, few two clusters, small ones, entropy, some life, damage, and now we basically focus on damage here, get some life. You can take host dance, but it's not really good because you don't have almost any evasion rating, so I wouldn't do that, but you can if you want. We are not benefiting so much from Davage Overtime Mastery. We have enough skill effect duration, but you can take skill effect duration if you want it. Well, we actually always benefit from it. I don't know why I didn't take it, so definitely take increased skill effect duration here. Here I take leech because we have no other source of leech there. Here we don't need anything else. We have very low mana. Discipline is not no, we don't benefit from this. We also don't benefit so much from cold mastery. Freeze duration, I'm not sure. It's not. Frenzy charges we already getting. No, we are not benefiting from it. Then we get the area of effect, and then this is the big note because it gives us a lot of chance to freeze. It gives basically 25% chance to freeze, and here the damage penetration, which is huge for Arch Nemesis. Alright guys, my camera just died, so let me finish the build without my you know, my face, but I think that's completely fine. You saw my face for 20 minutes. I didn't show you this one, so we will take Mayhem and Hinder because we are not immune to it. The rest is not really important, or we can take all elemental resistances and gun resistances, but I don't think it's as good as to be completely immune to Mayhem and Hinder, which are also two big elements in the game. Then we will take first Ascendancy, first to strike, last to fall. This will give us adrenaline when we reach low life sometimes. This will heavily boost our survivability. It's just ridiculous. I think adrenaline lasts for 10 or 20 seconds. I'm not sure. I think it's 10, and you cannot get it second time until it it goes off. So every 10 seconds you get it. Then after that we will take Unstoppable Hero, and after that Fortitude. Yeah, you can also take first Unstoppable Hero and then Fortitude and then Adrenaline, but I think Adrenaline provides such a big survivability boost, and we should really do it. This one benefits from Fortification, so this one is basically useless until you take the last one, Fortitude. But once you do, which would be, was it level 63 I think, you are absolutely beast. Then the last inspirational we will get as the last skill. It will boost your auras, it will boost your banners. Their banners have no reservation, it recovers some life per second. It's really benefiting. We also get some armor and some extra effect. Yep, so that would be it. Enjoy your Cold Dot Champion. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I did, and yeah, I hope you will enjoy the Endless Delve, and good luck. See you later.